live? Okay, those are live. Live. We are? Yep, we are live. Kyle, go ahead and put the headset on. Rue, go ahead and put the...
What's up?
Headset on.
Put the headset on.
You put the headset on already.
Welcome back to R2K, the number 2 podcast in the world, because we all know who number 1 is. My name is Rudy. In the middle, we got Robert, and on the end, we got Kyle. We're going to get into some serious business discussions today. We've got some amazing things to talk about. We got our first sponsor.
Oh, yes,
and our first sponsor is R2K. We are our own sponsor.
Ourselves.
We are sponsoring ourselves. So shout out to us for all the hard work that we've been doing.
Hell yeah, dude. I fucking love that.
So yeah, shout out to us. Hey, Kyle, can I have your hotspot real quick, please, buddy?
It should be
Boom,
up.
I got it. There it is.
Boomski.
I got it. Alrighty. Yeah, we're going to get this podcast started. Episode 12. Very excited. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. This will be right after New Year's. So Happy New Year as well.
Yeah, Happy New Year's as well. Rudy, you said it off podcast and you just said it now. Episode 12. Sounds awesome.
That's a very big goal. I'm very excited. I
Sounds
want to get to
cool.
100 really badly.
Yeah.
That'd be very cool.
Well, it's cool when we were saying episode 1, 2. Now we're saying 12.
Now we're saying 12.
Double digits.
Like
We're
it's
in
double digits.
Yeah, we're just going.
Exactly. Very excited. But yeah, guys, Happy New Year if you're watching this. Thank you so much for tuning in to R2K in 2021. And we will continue this in 2022.
This is the first episode of 2022. That just
Will it
dawned
be?
on me.
Will it? Oh, it will be because when we
Wow.
upload it Monday.
It'll be Monday.
Yep.
So, Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Welcome to 2022, guys. We are.
That is crazy.
Wow, that is crazy.
So then that means we're only going to be at number, 64 on the last week of December.
Shit.
Dang, we got a long way to go to get to a hundo.
Hey, that's okay.
I love that.
That's
That
okay.
journey's going to
The
be
journey is what matters.
Yeah.
Dang, that actually
That's-
is kind of crazy.
that's
We
actually-
need to start putting out
Think about
more.
Yeah, that's actually a good segue or transition into how we're talking about that 2022 will be the first episode, or the next episode, or this episode, excuse me,
Right.
will be the first episode of 2022.
Yeah.
One of the things I wanted to talk about with you guys, if you guys set any goals for 2022. I'm not saying New Year resolutions because I don't like just set goals. Doesn't have to be for the year, just overall.
Was that one of your
'Cause-
topics that you had?
Yeah, one of them.
I
Because
like that.
I've written down some, and I'd like to say some to you guys and see what you guys think of
Yeah,
it.
I mean, technically, it like we said, they're watching us in 2022, so we need to be talking like we're
like we're
already
22.
there.
Yeah.
I haven't even thought about it yet. My
Yeah.
2022
Well,
goals.
as I'm reading these, because I actually have a lot, and I'll probably say all of them. Why not?
Go for it.
I probably
I'd
have
love
right here written on my phone. I think I have like 10 or 12.
Okay, shout them off real quick. Just you do you.
I will. And when I say we're all in different stages of life, so these are my current goals for 2022. What happened? Oh,
Hey, here we go.
These guys. What happened?
Some bullshit popped up on my computer.
God,
Fucking Lenovo Advantage.
you need to get a MacBook instead for 2022.
Back ordered.
For 2022. That's your New Year resolution.
Well, get a MacBook. Yes. I mean, it's already on the way. It's back ordered.
Oh, okay.
So you're done for 2022. You're done already.
Done with yours.
Chalk it up, baby. What a successful year.
Let's go for 2023.
Oh my.
All right, go ahead, Robert.
All right, so some of my goals are, first one is love and spend more time with family and my girlfriend. Second one, save and invest my money. Mostly invest my money because I want my money to work for me. It's been very nice because I've already been doing that and I've experienced what it's like for your money to work for you, and it's amazing. No soda for the year. I want to cut out soda, cut out fast food.
Whoa. Dude, we can't go to McDonald's after the pod? That's okay.
We can. I can still get a water.
That's lame. We can still go to Sam's, though. You don't consider that fast food, do you?
No.
Okay, good.
So anyways,
Okay, good.
yeah, cut out fast food. If I can't, I would like to do it once a week because when I eat fast food, but I hate when I do after. It's so good in the moment, but after I hate it. So I want to cut fast food out. And then this kind of correlates to the second one. I want to have a 6-pack. Not work out, because I always put that on my goals. Work out.
Yeah,
Work
it's
out
too
4 to
broad.
5 times a week.
Too
do
broad,
do
yeah.
chest, shoulders, biceps. Like I have all this written down. I just want a 6-pack. I've never had one, even when I played soccer, even when I ran track. I was the skinny boy, but I never had a 6-pack. So I want a 6-pack and have set goals to that. I want to read 24 books this year. So that's 2 a month.
2 a month.
And
That's
actually,
pretty good.
yeah.
What length of book? Or does that even matter?
Nah.
Because I know that a lot of the books that you read now are kind of 300, 400, 500 page books.
lengthy. Yeah, they're a little lengthy.
It's a lot of reading.
So, yeah. I actually have some books too that I brought that I wanted to show you guys and you guys the first 2 books that I will be reading for the month of January. I'm gonna read them. I actually got one new one, and this one, I brought 3, but one of them doesn't really count because it's more like literally every single day. So, all right, here they are.
This is interesting.
So the first one, I'm actually probably about. I don't even need that. I hate those. This first one is actually.
I knew you were gonna.
I do need it.
Yeah, as soon as you put it on, I was like,
I forgot that I put this on. Hold on. Let me take my time with this, boys. Was not prepared for that part. Anyways,
I like your page holder there, your bookmark.
Absolutely.
Always use money as a bookmark.
I always use money as a bookmark.
Why only $1?
Just $1.
It's expendable. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, this is the first book that I will be reading. It's called Atomic Habits. This is pretty much a book about how habits can change your daily life. Ooh, sorry.
You good?
Your daily life. So, second one, this one's called King, Warrior, Magician, Lover.
I like that one.
Yeah, this one is pretty much about how it's a little bit on here. It says a bold map for traversing the masculine psyche.
I like that one.
So that's pretty much about.
I read about halfway through that one on Audible.
Yeah,
Like maybe
it's good.
Maybe a year and a half ago. I was on a real book kick.
Yeah, I read the first 20 pages. It's great.
Yeah,
nice. I like it. So it's about this one's about not necessarily becoming a man, but the 4 skills you master when you are a man, which are King, Warrior, Magician, Lover. So King, leader; Warrior, your mindset; Magician, creating something; and then Lover, finding your mate.
Nice.
So I want to do that. And another one, after reading 24 books this year, I want to sleep more because I don't sleep a lot.
Yeah.
Literally
I know.
never.
I get your texts at 3 and 4 in the morning when I'm still awake as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Maddie actually says that a lot.
Yeah.
She's like, you need to prioritize your sleep.
Yeah.
Because I'll literally I'll go to bed at like 2, 3, 4 a.m. Doesn't matter. I'm awake 8, 9.
Mm-hmm.
At the latest.
Healthy.
There's a lot of Instagram pages that we follow that are similar, and nothing is more cringe than I see CEOs only sleep 5 hours a day. What are you doing with your life? Like sleeping in a dude. I cannot.
They don't.
I can't stand when I see that shit.
Elon Musk. He literally went on Joe Rogan's podcast. He's like, "How much do you sleep?" He's like, 8 hours. So I get my full 8. He's like, I need it. And we do need it as human beings. We need it.
Well, I think scientifically 7 is now like the accepted number in the scientific community as to what is considered healthy and a healthy length of sleep.
Yeah.
So,
And when I say sleep more, I don't mean like sleep all day. You know what I mean?
I know what
like,
you mean.
Yeah. Sleep healthy.
Yeah.
Because I don't sleep healthy.
Yep.
So after that, kind of what I said, prioritize health more, diet, workout, sleep. The next one, I'm going to read this every single day, literally 365 days. It's called the Daily Stoic. And it's pretty much 366 meditations on wisdom and the art of living. So I'm going to read that every single day. It's just something short and sweet that you read every day. It's not like you have to read a bunch of chapters or anything. It's literally like just one little paragraph every day.
Nice.
I love that. And then the last couple ones, film more YouTube videos. Me and you, Rudy, specifically on our main channel. Film more reaction videos. Those are probably my favorite to do, honestly.
I feel like we just do as many events as there are.
Yeah. And then, that's true. And then film more episodes of this.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Those are
every day.
fantastic goals.
You
Love it, buddy.
on your reaction stuff, not to critique, but you could probably do stuff for things that you're really not as interested in. Because mostly, what is it? UFC, soccer, and music.
Right now, it's just UFC and music. There's one soccer.
UFC and okay.
I don't want to do it if I'm not interested in it.
Well, maybe not interested in it. Just something that's trending, I guess.
Yeah.
Something that's popular.
I would say that, something trending. So.
I like the books one. And this is why. That's something that I want to do more, but I feel like, because I always try to read them either electronically or listen to them audiobook, and I just...
Something about reading.
It's something about reading it hard copy. Yeah. That's just, you absorb it way more.
Yep.
So that's definitely one thing that, not necessarily that I've thought about for this upcoming year, but I've just thought about in general that I should be doing more, because I notice, and we joke about it a lot, but reading is probably the best thing you can do for your brain. And mine has been deteriorating because I've not been doing anything stimulating for my brain really.
Yeah.
The past year or so. So that's one thing that I've really taken into consideration, and a little bit healthier diet to stimulate that. So.
Yep.
No, I can't cut out fast food. No, I could never do that. It's just too easy.
Yeah.
But I can make healthier choices. Mm-hmm. You make healthier choices at those places.
Yeah, of course.
I found that when you set goals and you set like a day, like when I did that November challenge where I was doing no soda and Stairmaster every day, and I found that if you're cutting it out, like perfect example what I did, November 1st, no Dr. Pepper, but I promised myself December 1st, I'm going to have the fattest Dr. Pepper ever. And that, because usually I don't do that. I just say I'm going to cut it out and not do it. And then halfway through, I'll just be like, I'm going to drink one. But like having that like on December 1st, I'm going to have one.
You have a target.
Exactly. And it made it a lot easier. And I learned that about myself.
A reward.
Yeah. And humans, that's how we're wired, is that what's at the end of this little journey.
I learned that about myself. And
if there's no end,
start doing that more.
Yeah, if there's no end.
Yeah, it's impossible to stay on it.
Exactly.
So,
yep.
That's true.
Cool. Great goals. Love them, buddy.
What I like too is, so that was kind of just a short summary because what you said, it has to be very detailed. Like I don't want to like detail every single second because that's kind of exhausting. But like read 24 books, I want to make sure like how many pages will I read a day and stuff like that. Like the little thing, but not like every single detail about every like wake up 4 a.m., 4:05 meditate, 4:10 shot. I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
it's a little much.
Yeah,
but
I'm not doing.
I can't remember. I think that book, the one about the masculine psyche. Yeah. I think it touches on it toward the end. I read a synopsis of it before I started reading it, and it kind of touches on that. But you have to be kind of specific when it comes to goals, or else they just piss off.
Fall, yep, it's true.
So
absolutely,
that's very true. We set gym goals, and I remember me and Rudy, we've always wanted to bench press 225 pounds, and we never could. And then it was probably, I would say, a month ago. November 2020.
So last year.
Last year. November 2020. That was when me and you started writing down our goals and exactly what we were going to do in the gym.
With Dalton.
With Dalton, in the gym. So we all wrote them down. Bench press, 225. Deadlift, 315, 405, stuff like that. But once you have that, I think that's
we put
your goal.
I remember on the thing we put in 6 months or something like that.
Yep, exactly.
We had a date.
Yep.
Specific.
Don't just say, I'll bench it whenever. Yeah. Like you have to have a date. So
hey, you'd be surprised at how many things are achievable when you set a target date for something to happen and you're actually serious about it. You'd be surprised.
Perfect. Hold on, I'm going to find this quote real quick about Elon Musk, to bring him up again. There's a quote that he has, and I'm sure you guys have both heard it. It's I can't find it, but he says basically something like, when you give yourself 4 hours to achieve a goal, you'll do it. When you give yourself 4 months, you'll do it in 4 months.
Yeah, the room. Yeah, cleaning the room. Was that the one?
Same thing about there's
like
there's a quote that's similar. That's like a joke as well about studying for a test. It's just like you study the night before. If you study the night before, it only takes you the night before to study.
Yeah.
Versus if you study all week, it's going to take you the whole week to study.
Yeah, that's true.
It is.
That's very true.
While you're looking that up, Rudy, something regarding Elon Musk that I thought was just hilarious, and it's political from an economic standpoint. Elizabeth Warren was attacking him about his tax bill and his taxes, and he's just like, I'm going to, the story is he's going to pay the most taxes in history, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But the way that he came back at Elizabeth Warren was great.
Well, for those that don't know, how much is he paying in taxes?
$11 billion.
Wow. I knew that, but just for the audience.
Yeah, he's going to pay $11 billion for this tax.
How did she come at him? Like, what did she say?
She called him a freeloader.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and he was just like, yeah, you're literally paid by the taxpayer, pay no taxes, don't this, and that. And he was just like, this is what I thought was funny. He said, if irony could kill you, she would be dead.
He said that back to her?
Yeah. He said it live in an interview.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was just like, mic drop, dude.
Yep.
Dude's
awesome.
a savage.
Oh, he's awesome.
I love, hold on real quick.
You're good?
I love when Elon Musk is getting ready to say something that's going to be just like mind blowing or something, because he gets this little twitch and you can see how he like stutters. And
this is my favorite.
He like looks off, and
this is what he
just
does right here. Yeah. Like ask me what that quote was. This is what he does.
Yeah. What was that quote? How did he snap back at Elizabeth Warren?
He always does that.
Dude,
I
it's
love
just
it.
like you could just the
He's
fucking
thinking.
algebra in his head, bro.
Well, you know what I like about that? I'm sure you both, I know you have seen his podcast with Joe Rogan.
Mm-hmm.
He's the only one when Joe Rogan asks a question or something, you can tell he's just thinking of an answer. And most people now, as soon as someone asks you a question, you want to answer right back away. I'm smart. I want to answer right away.
Yep.
He doesn't. He literally just
It's way smarter to think about it.
He calms down and just thinks about it.
The quote that he had before we forget, the quote that he said is, if you give yourself 30 days to clean your room, it'll take you 30 days. But if you give yourself 3 hours, it'll take 3 hours. The same applies to your goals, ambitions, and potential.
I love that.
Dude, that's so true. I've experienced that so much in the past 6 months. Like, I've been so nonchalant with things, and like there will be a deadline for something, and I'll do it the day before.
Yeah.
Just
Because in your head, you gave yourself X amount of days to do
like,
it.
oh, this is due, 20 days from now. I'll
do it
take a look at it
yeah.
at the beginning of the
Exactly.
week or whatever. Guilty. Guilty.
Everybody does it.
Procrastination is a killer, man.
Yep. Everybody does it. You see it on social media, but that's fake. That's literally fake. They don't do that every day.
Oh, no, of course
Oh,
not. So-
yeah. In that sense, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Does it help? Maybe. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. But they definitely don't do that every day.
No.
Another thing I want to say about the Daily Stoic. So it's quotes that you read every day, and then it's like a little paragraph from that. There's
it's essentially a devotional.
Yeah.
Just not religious.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then also there's a Daily Stoic journal, which I bought, and it's coming in 2 days.
That's cool.
I'm going to get into writing every day.
Yeah.
Like just something small. It'll ask you questions about your day. Like what's one thing that made you happy for the day, or what's one thing you took away from, something like that.
I kind of journaled that way. I bought something that was, what was it called? You've seen it. You pulled it out of one of my backpacks once. You're like, ugh. And I think Rudy asked if he could open it, and I said no.
Yeah.
But it's completely full. And I did that for a year. I think I started in 2019. It was a year, 2019 to 2020. And I think I started in like July. So it would have been like ran July to July. I was the most productive and probably the most successful I've ever been. Up until like recently.
Yeah.
That's probably the most on point that I've been mentally and everything.
When you write down?
Yeah,
when you write
just
down
kind of
stuff?
cataloging things and what I need to do, what needs to be accomplished, all of that stuff. So
We should make
Sorry,
that
boys. I had to get the camera set up. My camera died.
It's all right.
Go back to what you were talking about. Sorry.
that's pretty much just wrapping up what I said.
Yeah.
So.
No, you're good. We should make us three. We should make a pact together, and if anybody wants to do it with us, we should have like a small goal or something that we can all hold each other accountable
For sure.
Like if we want,
it's easy for us because ours could be podcast centralized. So
yeah, it could.
not even necessarily easy.
Yeah,
I want by the end of 2022, I want to have 300 episodes out.
That's a lot of episodes, man.
That ain't gonna happen. But
Honestly, if we,
that's
I'll think
6
of a
per
real
week.
goal.
if we
That's 6 per week.
if we literally set our mind to it
Couldn't do it.
and did only that, we could.
Oh yeah,
That's
for sure.
all we
we
did.
could.
6 per week.
We could, dude. We could.
This is the only thing we're like,
Dude, if
no
we
matter what podcast.
we could film 3 per day.
That's all we did.
We could film 3 per day, and each one of us edit one
yeah,
true.
and turn
is
it
true.
out into 2 days, and then do 3 more.
easily.
But yeah,
I mean, how easy would it be to film another episode right now? Just take your shirt off, put it on.
that would be
we definitely will get
be
to
an
that.
interesting grind because off cam we kind of go at each other, and most times jokingly. But I think if we were doing that much, who knows? I think it'd be fun though.
Absolutely.
Hey man, I get
That'd
tired
be
of
something.
talking.
That'd be something that you look back on later in your life and just.
That's
Man,
like
I'm
some
happy we did
that's like
that.
some Casey Neistat grind when he was grinding YouTube. Dude,
It's nice stat. Get it right.
Neistat, nice.
It's nice stat.
Well, I don't know. I don't even watch his content. I just know he.
I
Used,
don't either.
I know he
I'm
used to put
messing.
out like 1 to 2 videos a day.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's
That
what
is ridiculous.
Not to bring them up because I know we bring them up. That's what Jake and Logan did.
Oh yeah,
Jake put out one vlog for like 682 days straight. Think about that.
Well, he probably had an editor, of course.
Oh, he just held the camera. He had a whole team.
Can you imagine
But
doing it
it's still
every
hard.
day
I'm
for a
talking
year?
about, I'm talking about if you had to like self edit, that would just be consumed.
Exhausting.
It'd be impossible.
Yeah.
Impossible.
You think,
You
yeah.
cannot do that. It's impossible.
You would burn out.
Or you would just get lackluster.
You
on
just don't have
editing.
time.
Yeah.
You literally don't have time to do
Actually,
that.
that is a good point. You'd get lackluster on editing because honestly, it was the last episode we did. it was Christmas. It was Christmas Eve. And I was like, I want to put this out for tomorrow because it's on Christmas. So the editing was a little lackluster on that.
Yeah.
That's me doing it.
I'll be straight up. I haven't even watched it yet.
Wow, dude.
Honestly, I haven't watched it yet. My mom did though.
Yeah, what'd she say?
She texted me the other night.
What'd she say?
She was like, I was watching I'm watching your podcast right now. And she goes, I love the Christmas theme. I love the Christmas sweaters.
Yeah, it was great.
So
yeah,
I liked your
I liked your Christmas
Hi,
New York
Mom.
hat. Yeah. Hi, Kyle's mom. We love you.
And our mom.
Yeah. Hi, Mom.
But
What's up, Dad?
no, I wanted to. There's a couple like mental notes that I made as you were talking about your goals, and a couple of them. Have you ever thought about taking like, as far as the sleeping more? Have you ever thought about taking like
sleep study?
Well, no, that, but and also supplements.
I have
like
before.
Vitamins, like not
What's
melatonin. I'm talking more like iron and stuff like that. That's just like
because I took melatonin once and it messed me up.
Well, not melatonin, 'cause I wouldn't, but I think iron. And I was just looking up a few things regarding iron, but it aids in blood oxygen and carrying oxygen around your body, and that's one thing that a lot of people struggle with sleeping is oxygen, snoring, and shit like that. So I don't know. I was just thinking about. I think iron would be. I think if everyone took iron, I think that would solve a lot of problems prior to going to bed. But
actually, that's a good point. When I wrote that one down, sleep more, I didn't think to take supplements. I just like in my head, I thought no matter what, 10 or 10:30, 11 p.m. in the bed, everything off. Like that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. So the angle
I always on my phone, TV.
Yeah.
You know,
the angle that I'm thinking about is to sleep healthier. You have to do something in order to sleep healthier because just shutting your eyes.
Yes.
That's not necessarily just sleeping healthier.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if you thought about anything. Cause
not the supplements.
That's one thing I struggle with is sleeping. So I was just going to see if you were.
Yeah. Not the supplements, but I did in my head. I had by 11 o'clock everything off, and I'm by myself, like trying to sleep. So try and fall asleep.
So one thing that I've started doing recently is I've put what's the screen time or whatever it's called on your phone, or like locking it or whatever. And my screen time was anywhere from 8 to 10 hours a day, like up until like 2 weeks ago.
Jeez, bro.
And it's down by like 80% since I've started just like limiting, like once, like when I'm going through an app and then it pops up, oh, you've run out of time, put in your passcode. I just close the app. I don't touch it till the next day.
Yeah.
Dude, like an 80% reduction, like in the first week. And I haven't really felt like I've wanted to get back on it. So,
hey, that's good. That's literally
if I can keep up with that. Yeah,
that's funny. That's literally what this book talks about.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been fucking bored. I've been bored. I've been bored as fuck. But I'm trying to be disciplined with it because it's not healthy to just sit there for not 8 hours straight. But it's a lot of phone time when you're.
Because discipline. Hold on. Keep going.
Well, I mean that's pretty much it.
Oh, okay. Well,
that's pretty much.
Yeah, I want to say something about discipline.
Okay.
And motivation. Let me see if I can find it.
That is that's what I did for 2021. That was my goal. I said I want to be disciplined with anything. Yeah. I want to be disciplined this year, not motivated, and it's way better.
Oh yeah. I don't know if we can zoom in on that or if they can see, but motivation is overrated.
It is. I mean,
motivation gets you started, but discipline is.
Yeah, when your motivation runs out.
Yeah, Rudy, when me and you were like earlier about our goals for working out with 225 on bench, there were so many times where
I can easily rep 225 now, just to let you know.
Hey,
easy.
That's great, but you don't want to talk about where motivation runs out and discipline comes through. I think tonight's podcast was more of a discipline than motivation.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we weren't even going to do one for Monday.
Yeah, we weren't even
you're just like, oh, I'd rather go fucking bowling tomorrow instead of doing a podcast because you're leaving Wednesday.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay.
Yeah, bowling's fun, man.
It is.
Can you go back to what you were saying? I feel bad because I cut you off.
No, I was just saying, motivation is overrated. Like, it's good because it gets you going, but discipline is what keeps you going. Because when we were in the gym, there were so many times where me and you were just like, from as soon as we get off work, 8 o'clock, we're like, but we still win. And there were so many times in the car, I swear, me and Rudy were driving together, like no music, and me and Rudy would always say to each other, like, these are the days that counts. The days when you don't want to go.
Absolutely.
So that's literally how me and you got to 225. Yep. And now our max, I mean, we don't max a lot, but what did we get to? We ended up getting up to like 265 or something like that. I'm so proud.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, because that's definitely more than your body weight.
Well, that's funny you say that. Brings me back to
what do you guys weigh?
Right now, probably like 200.
And what do you?
I don't know, like 190, 200 probably in there.
Yeah,
I don't feel. I wish I was
could-
170.
I wish I could bench my body weight.
What would that bench be? What would that?
A lot.
That's hilarious. A lot. But yeah, that's funny you said that, Robert. Joe Rogan on one of his podcasts, he literally says, who wants to go to the gym when you don't feel bad, or what was
When
it?
you
It was-
only feel good.
Yeah, when you only feel good. Like, who feels good all the time?
Yeah, no one.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like,
Nobody.
you'd go to the gym like 2 times a year if that was the case. When you feel like you want to go.
Yeah, I like the screen time one. I'm gonna put that down.
It's been a
because
good practice. It's been a good practice. It's helped a lot in cutting that shit down
Yeah.
because it's just all trash. Anyways, like, don't get me wrong, TikTok is funny. It's hilarious.
yeah.
Like,
It's entertaining.
There's a lot of shit on there that's funny, but there's a lot of trash.
Oh yeah.
A lot of trash.
I can't tell you how many times, and this is why I wrote down the sleep more, because there's so many times where I catch myself on my phone, and I hate that feeling of just sitting there mindlessly scrolling. I wasted 10, 20, 30 minutes just looking at bullshit.
Well,
I don't even know what or remember what I'm looking at. I'm just scrolling. I hate that feeling.
Well, it only becomes a waste as if you were taking away from doing something productive. If you were just going to be sitting there watching TV or laying down or anything, it's not necessarily a waste because you aren't going to be doing anything anyways.
Yeah. Well, I do.
Well, I know.
I could be reading. I could be working out.
Yeah, of course.
I could be hanging out with my
But
parents.
you can't work out 24/7.
Well, yeah.
You can't read 24/7.
Yeah.
Like, you got to have breaks.
Of course.
So, I mean, this is not always a waste.
And yeah, it's nice to have a, 15, 20 minute, but if it becomes daily where you're mindlessly scrolling 10, 20, 30, 40 minutes every single day, it's like, I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Because I notice when you say about screen time, I notice I get headaches when I'm looking at a freaking screen so much. I hate it.
Yeah.
So
I stare at a screen quite a bit, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah, I feel like most people do. They've kind of gotten away from just going outside and enjoying the world, what's outside, because fresh air is refreshing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got an article pulled up here since kind of 2022 is the kind of the theme of what we got going on here. And this article is tech that will change your life in 2022. And I actually just stumbled upon it because it wasn't anything that I'd really thought about bringing up, but kind of fits in perfectly. But the first thing here is electric vehicles on the cheap.
On the cheap?
Yeah. So evidently there's going to be 100 different models available in the U.S. that are electronic. They're electric vehicles. And I mean, that's great because you got 100 different options. That's going to drive your prices down when you have that kind of choice. So
Bye-bye Tesla.
yeah. Well, I wouldn't say bye-bye Tesla.
No,
but,
I'm kidding.
But
I love Tesla.
hey, they've done good at keeping their cars cheap, in my opinion. Like the Model 3, of course. I mean, obviously the S, the X, and the Y are expensive, but they're...
Oh, how much is the Y? It's like 40, 50, right?
I think it's a little more than that, but...
Well, I know the X is 150K. No, a lot of people can't afford 150. Because I feel like the Y, I feel like the Y is probably like the cheapest one that you can get is probably like 30, 35. Right?
It starts at 58.9.
Oh, fuck. Well,
yeah, Model 3 is the one. Model 3 starts at 39. When Model 3 debuted, it was 35. But
gotcha.
It's up 4,000 cents, so
Yeah.
rightfully so with all the chip shortages and things. But no, I think the electric vehicle thing is going to be big this upcoming year.
That's definitely the future. 100%.
Oh yeah.
I think so.
I agree with that.
But we'll see.
Yeah. Just scrolling here. Yeah, a lot of metaverse stuff. So let's talk about NFTs. No, just kidding. I did
Fuck no.
completely as a
Oh,
joke.
here's another. I'm going to write
Talk about
down
a trending
Completely
topic
as a
on Twitter.
Yeah.
Number one trending topic, COVID-19. You want to talk about that?
Oh, my God.
Hey,
I'm just kidding.
they shortened the isolation time down from 10 days to 5. So I don't know.
Why not 4? Why not 6?
Right.
That's what I don't know.
Honestly, I
Not
think
to-
they're honestly at this stage with how confusing and conflicting all the information has been at this stage, I think they're just throwing darts at a dartboard
Yeah, they could.
because nothing has stayed congruent since the start. And it's a new virus. It's a new virus. Well, I mean, they were able to mitigate Ebola and some of these other pandemic outbreaks that have happened across the world that really we weren't affected by all that much. Swine flu, all of that's H1N1 stuff. A lot really, really fast. So I wouldn't necessarily chalk it up as this is a new virus because at this stage, I mean, we're at almost year 3. And it just keeps changing so conveniently.
Yep. You know what I hate about it is just how political it got.
It's all it is, man.
Because
it's become so political.
Anybody someone on the street, you ask them one question about COVID, you can tell which side that they're potentially on, left or right.
They're just driving it down our throats, man, to divide because, like Omicron or however you pronounce this.
Yeah.
This new variant.
Omicron.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
They said it said the symptoms are literally the same symptoms as a common cold.
Yeah.
And I'm just over here thinking like, maybe it's just the common cold.
Oh, did you see that thing that LeBron posted?
No.
Oh, he actually put out a meme. You know the Spider-Man meme where we'll put it up, where they're all like pointing. There's 3 Spider-Men. They all look the same, and they're all pointing at each other. And one of them was COVID. One was the flu, and then that one.
Oh, okay.
There were 3 of them, and one was COVID, one was the cold, and one was the flu. It's like, which one are you?
Yeah, LeBron posted that. He's like, help me out, guys. Which one is it?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, you better delete this.
Yeah. Well, that's a weird stance from LeBron.
Yeah, it is.
And you know what? It's weird that I even say that because
why is it weird?
Because why is it weird?
Yeah,
It's not. It shouldn't be political. It's a fucking virus.
Exactly.
But they say. I mean, obviously, there's severe cases of COVID, a lot of deaths, and all of that stuff caused by or amplified by COVID due to underlying health conditions, and COVID kind of taking it to the next level for some people, unfortunately. But there's a lot of flu deaths. I don't want to get too much into this shit, but there's a lot of people that die from flus and colds evolve into other, illnesses too for some people, unfortunately. And it's just like, how do you really fucking, we're not scientists.
It's hard
Doctors
to know.
aren't studying the virus at a molecular level. It's just, they're just going by what they're told.
Yeah. That's one thing I wanted to say too. So I do a lot of research on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just YouTube. I watch videos, and there's so many doctors that are on both sides.
You just don't know.
How do you know which one to do? I hate it.
Oh my God.
Who was that?
Jesus, Rudy.
Show, put it up on screen. No,
Yeah, put that up on screen. That I am so happy you brought that up.
Oh, yeah.
Because I wanted to, this was my other topic.
The movie?
Spider-Man No Way Home. Before you watch, if you have not watched this, spoiler right here. We're about to talk about the movie.
Yeah, so don't watch from now on.
So do not watch from now on. We are about to talk about
I could not believe Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man died. Oh, my God. Did y'all click off yet?
Did he die?
No. I'm just fucking around.
Spoiler warning.
I didn't know, honestly, because I can't remember a lot of the movie, to be honest.
It was a fan.
Oh, yeah, that's one thing I wanted to ask you.
Know about the movie. This man's asking me halfway through the movie, hey, who's Doc Ock?
Bro. I did not.
You asked me it was some question like
I said, isn't there a black Spider-Man?
You had, no, before
black,
that.
Like
before
the black
that.
suit.
Yeah, black suit.
That was the Venom.
What do you think? I was talking about a skin color?
Yeah?
No.
Okay.
I don't give a shit what color he was. I'm talking about the suit.
Okay. That's why I said the suit.
Oh, okay. Why did you have to clarify that?
Well, you don't know who Doc Ock is, so I don't know if you know what Venom is.
I don't know who Doc Ock is.
Well, then how would I expect you to know what Venom is? Because that's what the suit is. It's the Venom character. It's not. It's not a black Spider-Man.
Yeah, we're literally
Looks
sitting
the
halfway
same.
through the movie. Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire come back.
Yeah.
Like they're Spider-Mans. And Kyle's like, I was like, do you know who these guys are? No.
God, why are you here watching this movie? It doesn't matter.
Because you invited me to go.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, and you know why I wanted to go? Because for the fucking Pib.
Oh, yeah, and they didn't have it.
Guess who doesn't have fucking Pib anymore?
Regal.
They don't have it, or they were just out.
They
Don't have it. It wasn't even an
Offer
option on the fountain
No
machine,
more.
dude.
So what'd you get?
Hello, can I get a large
Pepsi.
Pib? We actually don't serve Pib anymore. Would you like Pepsi? Kyle went, yes.
I like the exchange we had with a guy who was checking tickets.
What'd you guys say to him? Because I saw y'all were
that was
talking.
funny.
What did he say?
Can I say
it?
Yeah.
We walked up to the ticket counter and we hand the guy the tickets, and just out of nowhere, he's like, yeah, you know what I've been telling people? And Kyle's like, what's that? And I can't remember exactly what he said.
I was
He
about
something
workers.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I've just been telling people that we're just short-staffed. I had 40 people working last week. And now this week I got 20. It's just like a mass exodus or something of employees leaving me. I guess he was a manager.
And that's why the lines are so long.
And that's why,
concessions.
and that's why the lines are long. And Kyle goes, yeah, well, you know why they're so long? Because there's no pib. Jeez. He goes, yeah, I fucking cussed out the employee and she didn't even deserve it, but I cussed her out. He's like, wow, really? I was like, no, I'm kidding.
He goes, oh, okay, because I'm the one in charge of the ordering anyways. And I think I said something like, get some pib on your next order or something like that. But I was just like, hey, get the pib back in here, man.
Yeah, funny. Well, is pib a Pepsi product or a Coke product?
I don't think so. I don't think it's either. I think it's like Dr. Pepper. It's like its own. Well, Dr. Pepper's not Keurig Dr. Pepper, but it's like its own thing, kind of. I think. Yeah. So then I get home after the movie and I'm looking at pib on Amazon because I've looked at pib on Amazon like 5 different occasions. It's like a 12-pack. It's like $30.
Jesus God,
dude! I'm just like, God, what is this capitalism?
Should be like $10.
Yeah,
if that.
$10 for a 12-pack?
Yeah, pib's good as fuck.
I mean, I'd pay $10 for a 12-pack.
Yeah,
I'd pay 15. I would think about 20, but I ain't paying 30.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah,
but I did pay $10 for a fucking large popcorn. So I mean,
that's not bad. $10.
Yeah, I guess.
Was it $10? Because you guys just bought it.
Yeah, honestly, I've never had pib in the can. I think I'm just going to order some anyways, just to see if it's any good in the can.
Ugh.
Well, I don't have any other options.
I've never had pib in a can.
Longhorn Steakhouse has pib though.
But what was y'all's about the movie? What was y'all's favorite part?
Oh yeah, my favorite part about the movie.
Yeah,
the credits.
Yeah.
Oh my, Rudy, what was your favorite part?
My favorite part, I had 2. I loved when all 3 of the Spider-Mans were just like talking with each other. Like they're just, oh yeah, what's your like the craziest villain you fought, or just that was really cool to hear them talking about that. And I liked when Andrew Garfield saved MJ when she was falling, and he actually saved her. Because in the Amazing Spider-Man, if you guys haven't seen
Amazing Spider-Man 2,
Amazing Spider-Man 2, he doesn't save the girl that he loves, and she actually dies in the movie.
Yeah. 1 second.
But yeah, that was my favorite part, and I really liked all the villains: Green Goblin, Doc Ock, Sandman, the Lizard, Electro, the Lizard, Dr. Connors. I really liked that they all came back, and that was great. That was my favorite part for sure.
My favorite part of the movie. Honestly, I really like. So I got butter in my eyes, so it looked like I was crying. So it looked like I was crying, but that was also my favorite part of the movie too, because it was kind of emotional as well.
What part? The part where he saved.
So everyone's memory is erased.
Oh, at the
very and then he comes back and he sees Zendaya or whatever character MJ, in the donut shop or whatever, and he's you can just tell he's just sitting there. He's kind of like just in awe or mesmerized or of what just happened, and the fact that she actually doesn't remember him.
That would be crazy.
And then just lets it go at that. Doesn't try to even convince her. Of
Could you imagine everybody forgetting who you are? Everybody. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
There would be things where you would just be. It would just be weird.
Yeah.
It would be very weird.
I agree.
Sorry about that, guys.
You're good. What's your favorite part of the movie?
Had some technical difficulties. My favorite part of the movie?
Yeah.
I did like when the one thing that I'll say, I did like the MJ part where he saved her, because in movies I love like saves.
Yeah.
Like when it's cheesy, but I don't know what it is. Like when it's cool and it has a lot of meaning to it, I love it. It's always my favorite part. Like that. Love it when in Man of Steel. Have you seen Man of Steel?
No, but I think in Marvel movies, those are a little bit. Those are like next level. Like in a regular movie, it's just like eh. But Marvel movies, the story is so deep, and like how everything is so interconnected. Like that's. I mean, even though I haven't seen a lot of them, well, I take that back. Actually, I've seen quite a few of them, because I started this little binge maybe a year or two ago of watching all the Marvel movies and ordering them. I was like halfway through, but I can't remember anything.
Too many.
I can't remember shit from it. A couple Captain Americas, some Iron Mans, like then and some in between. But either way, yeah, those scenes are always cool. The fight scene on like the Statue of Liberty or whatever, that was kind of cool too. So
that's true. Yeah, it was a great movie. If you guys haven't seen it and you're still watching this, sorry. But definitely go watch it. It's amazing. Very good movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's my favorite Spider-Man though. I think the OGs with Tobey Maguire. Those were easy.
Who's this Andrew guy? When was he Spider-Man?
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
They came out. The movies came out in, I think 2010 and 2012.
So when's Tobey Maguire?
Tobey Maguire was the first one. 2004 was the first one.
2004 or 2007.
2004 through 2007.
That is a
2004.
long time ago.
And thinking about it now, we're in 2022 now. That movie came out in 2004, the very first Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire.
Fantastic.
That movie's way ahead of its
Maybe
time.
I need to watch it.
Dude, please,
God,
it's amazing.
How you don't like?
What are you,
So crazy to me.
It
You need
is-
to watch them, bro.
You'll text us and you'll be like, "That was
Spider-Man
amazing.
1 and 2, must see.
How many are there?
For the movie, there's Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3.
Ooh,
And then there's the Amazing Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man 2, and then there's the new Spider-Man,
ones,
Tom
which is-
Holland's, which is I believe Homecoming, Away from Home, and we just watched Far From Home.
Golly,
So there's
dude.
1, 2, 3,
Dude,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
They are amazing at just keeping a fucking storyline going.
it's the
Dude.
same story. They're all Peter Parker. Uncle Ben dies at the start, and then they get their revenge on the killer, and then they become Spider-Man. They save their girlfriend. They fight villains. It's like the same.
It is the same story.
And they fucking,
But it's amazing,
and they
dude.
bust down
It's so
300
good.
million day one at the box office.
You know
Same
why?
shit.
Because it's amazing, dude. It's so you know what's gonna happen, but they change the little things here and there, and it's so good.
I'm more fascinated at the CGI and the tech behind the movie, just like how amazing that is. That's my favorite thing about Marvel movies because they're always just
Insane.
top notch production value.
You would like, and you know why, Hurdy? Kyle would like the movie.
play this song.
I want to play it. This is the Spider-Man theme. This is how it starts.
Spider-Man,
The
Tobey
original.
Maguire. Yeah, the
This,
original.
is this the one?
Yeah.
This is how the movie, like the
Yeah,
opening.
okay, let's hear it.
We're gonna get copyrighted, but
It's okay.
let's just listen to it real quick,
Dude, it's
let's just
so-
take 30 seconds to listen to it.
It's so beautiful.
This is how the movie starts.
This is how the movie starts in Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3. And it's just like, you know, the like Marvel, when the Marvel logo comes, this is how it starts. It's so good, bro.
Damn, Rudy's jamming over there.
And then it gets more, but it's just so cool seeing all the Marvel logos and then Marvel coming out and then shots
So
of
you know how
Spider-Man.
the like comic books are like they do that logo for every single Marvel movie. It's the comic book like shuffling, and then the Marvel logo just like pans down. But that's the song for Spider-Man. It's so good.
I don't know why, but
It
that
didn't
gave
sound
me,
that loud on this.
That gave me Kingsman vibes.
Yeah.
They got a new movie out.
There's a
Came
new
out
Kingsman coming out, or is it out?
22nd. It came out.
Ooh.
Dude, they're only showing it for a week. They don't have any time scheduled for Friday and on, so we're trying to go see it before Thursday.
Yeah. Movies are, I haven't been to a movie in a long time. And bowling. Because we've been doing those recently. Movies and bowling.
They went bowling.
They're
like
so
3 or 4
underrated,
times.
dude.
Yeah, they are.
They're so underrated.
especially
Bowling's
bowling,
fun,
dude. Bowling is very underrated.
It's so addicting when you suck, but you throw a strike and you're just like, fuck, I could get used to this. And then you go
I
up
just
there
gotta
and you
do
put
that.
4 in the gutter.
I just
back to
gotta
back
do
to
that
back to
again.
back.
Oh, none of us are that bad. What are you
don't
talking
put gutter.
about? We're all
We don't
pretty
gutter.
good.
Yeah.
I would say we're all pretty good for how little we've played.
Yes.
I
think
think
so.
I think I'm awful, but
What do you think your average score is in bowling?
I mean, since we bowled the past 3 or 4 times, probably. I mean, I've had like a 123, I think, or 124,
That's great.
and then like
So,
I had a 90, and then I had like a 70 something because I just fucking shit the bed. But so
It's
I
okay.
don't-
If you can, I think kind of just like golf, if you average in bowling probably like 90 to 100, you're better than a lot of people. And just like golf, if you can shoot under 95,
under
you're,
90,
you're better.
bogey golf.
Yeah, you're better than I would say. That's close to like 80% of people.
Think about that. You're 18 over on a par 72, 18 over, and you're better than the majority of people.
Yep. When you see
Just think of 18. Just think of plus 18 on
when you
your
see someone
scorecard.
on the course driving, you're probably better than them if you shoot under a 90.
yeah,
You have a high chance of being better than them.
that's crazy.
But there's also those people that.
They're fucking gods.
Oh, did we tell you about our golf tournament? This was actually the last time we played golf, like 2 years ago.
I have not played
Me and
golf
Rudy
since.
played in one golf tournament, and we have not played since.
I have not played
because we had to drive 2 hours from here and we teed off at 7 a.m.
We didn't play. We haven't played since. That's cap. Yeah, we played at Long Hollow one time. We all brought our cameras.
That was before the tournament.
That was not 2 years ago, bro. That was not 2 years ago.
No, I don't think it was.
That was like this year.
No.
Well, that last year.
Okay, maybe not. I think you are right. Okay, once since that tournament, because the reason why me and Rudy played from 7 a.m. We had to drive 2 hours, and we had to tee off at 7 a.m.
That's ass.
So, yeah, we have to be there at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
So we started at 7 a.m., didn't finish till like 7 p.m. But we played 36 holes.
It
That's
was
awful.
95 degrees.
And we played, me and Rudy. Yeah, it was hot as
we
hell.
put our handicap. I put my
handicap.
plus 20.
Yeah, plus 20,
Oh,
plus 25. We played scratch golf.
We got matched up. It was a tournament. We got matched up with scratch.
Well,
golf.
and I don't even mean this in
fun.
any disrespect, but you guys aren't 20 handicap.
Well, we did that on purpose. So, like, we play with someone, like, if we fuck up or we're in a tournament, like, you never know. But we played scratch golfers. Like, we put
Wow.
plus 20 so we
Kyle's
don't play
trying to say
scratch
that
golf.
we're
I wasn't
worse.
meaning it in a mean way.
He was
but
trying to say that
you're
we're
probably
worse.
like 35 handicap.
What? Bitch, I'm better than you. And you played golf. Bro, I'm better than you. I'm better than you.
Okay.
Bro. For me never playing golf, you played.
Doesn't matter, dude.
Okay.
You're not better than me. There's just no shot.
Oh, we all know. I'm just kidding. All right, boys.
Let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
My past 3 rounds of golf, I've shot mid 80s.
Okay. I've never been there.
You've never touched the 80s.
I know. I don't think you have either. I think you cap it.
Robert, you've
I'm not
shot
capping.
80
I don't even
before.
I don't even keep my score.
You've shot 80 before.
80?
Like high 80s.
Yeah, I think the best game I ever had was probably like 87.
You've
Yeah,
shot
with
80.
how, with how many gimmies?
No, I played legit. Not
Legit.
moving the shit, nothing. 87. It was at Long Hollow.
It was when we were playing like legit with Glenn.
Yes.
Played a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like around that era, like time.
Yeah.
Era.
Yeah.
Around that time of golf.
the past
Era.
3 or 4 rounds that I've played with Josh, I've played lights out golf. And I'm saying it on camera because it's the absolute truth.
Okay.
And it's
We
been
didn't disagree with you.
And
We
it's
didn't say
been
anything.
no, and I'm saying that because it's been amazing. The driver, completely on point, dude. So nice.
Yeah.
So good.
Rob, you know damn well when we get on a golf course with this man, it ain't gonna be nothing.
shooting 110.
Dude, I have never shot in the hundreds ever. Not even when I first started. Never shot a one.
Tiger Woods probably shot in the hundreds when he first
No,
started.
he didn't. No, he didn't. Tiger Woods have never shot in the hundreds, bro.
Okay.
And I've never shot in the hundreds either.
Anyways.
all right, guys, thank you so much for watching.
No, I'm not done yet here.
Episode 12.
There's
I'm
a
done,
There's
bro.
a couple things here. So just for 2022, things that are changing a lot. Password-free logins. So what apps are going to start doing is there's going to be like password generators. They're going to just spit out gibberish for you to log in. So passwords are going to be a thing of the past, evidently coming up in 2022. So I thought that was interesting.
Easy to hack in.
No, less easy.
You think?
Yeah, because the password changes every login.
Oh.
Yeah. So
How do you get it then?
well, you have a password generator app. So I guess that's technically becomes the weak point.
Gotcha.
But maybe there's a password that's generated for the password generator.
We'll see.
So now I got to remember passwords instead of just one regular password.
No, because the app does it for
No,
you.
I know,
Like, the
but
app
you got to
will do it for
remember to put it in and go back, make sure that
you.
I put it in.
I don't know how it's going to work.
Let me
but
go back and forth between
It's
the
just,
apps.
it's
Oh,
just something that they're touching on here. But what about 3G going away? So basically, your flip phones gone.
Yeah.
Which obviously that's not going to affect us, but like there's still vehicles that have Wi-Fi service that they operate on 3G. That's gone. Because with the 5G expansion, all that stuff. So I thought that was interesting. But
That's
Yeah.
crazy. 2022 is going to be another big year. I hope it's not the way it was in 2020 and 2021 with all this political nonsense. Unfortunately, all this COVID stuff and everything else. You guys know if you're watching still. You know what I'm talking about.
I
It's just
forgot
so
like
annoying.
what life was like in 2019.
wait,
It's just annoying.
one last thing that I think is going to be a major change
All
in
right,
2022,
go.
and I'm going to see it right here.
Yeah, shoot.
So
shoot shot.
there's a company,
Shoot
there's
shot.
a startup that just got clearance from the FAA.
What's
excuse me.
What's a FAA?
I guess it was like the Federal Airline Administration or whatever, to start like, because we know of like the Amazon drones, but they aren't actually drones. They're like self-driving vehicles that deliver in like some major cities. But the FAA has cleared this company to start delivering stuff by drones, and it looks like Walmart. And
that shit ain't happening in 2022.
it's right here. I mean,
that ain't happening.
Let's see right here.
I'd love to see that.
Flytrex, an Israeli startup operating 3 delivery stations in North Carolina, just received FAA approval to make deliveries in a roughly 1 mile radius. The company said this will allow it to carry goods from a variety of retailers, including Walmart, to more than 10,000 households. Wing Aviation, owned by Google, parent Alphabet Inc., is currently testing and expects to launch the first commercial drone delivery service in a dense urban area, Dallas-Fort Worth, in 2022. The company said 2 months ago.
I'll see that one. I will believe that when I see that, because that sounds badass.
Mm-hmm. It does.
Alrighty, guys.
Well, all right.
Thank
Yeah,
you so
let's
much
wrap
for
it up,
watching
boys.
episode.
Before you end it,
that
was I say it every episode. Well, not every episode, but I really enjoyed this one.
This one had some substance to it.
This one was more conversational.
This one had some definite substance.
I felt
to it.
It was more just me, you, us three, and we just had a conversation. I like this one a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Good,
I hope you guys liked it as well. Make sure to like and subscribe. Rudy.
What?
I was going to tell you to.
Thank you guys so much for watching episode 12. And we're going to be signing off. We are the number 2 podcast.
He's over here like, we are.
No, there was something in my eye. But yeah, we're going to be signing off. We're the number 2 podcast in the world. That is a fact. Stealing a line from the number 1 podcast in the world. Yeah. There's a scientific fact proven that we're the number 2.
Rudy just looks so uninterested when
there's something in my eye, bro.
I know, but you just make it look like you're just like, I don't give a fuck. Dude.
No, I give a great fuck.
I'm glad we did this.
Yeah,
I'm glad I came.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah.
We really appreciate the support.
Thank you, guys.
Happy New Year.
Yep.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys.
Everybody.
22.